I'm so happy that you came here. As it is, here is Reese's 7th installment.
And here is the last set of 28. This here is part 2. Now, welcome to your Tricks host, Reese.
And here we are in Dracula's court room. And here we'll get to our Fangtastic tricks and magic within this. So what is on our part 2, as it's about to read off to you right now from where I am. But before we do, without any further ado, those like thumbs up for me, and let's go. So what's the first one on part 2? Well, that goes into our trick on part 2 spot number 29. And that goes to the magic trick, which I like to call the MagicTricks card cross bag magic trick. That's what this will look like. So here I am at the tricks table, to where you'll see some very impressive stuff we have on here. What do we have? I'll show you. We have is a cross, a nice gothic looking across here, and I get is this bag. Over here we got just some cards. I want you to pick any card for me, please, out of the hand fan. That one? Okay. I want you to take a look at that card. I'll place this just right over here. Okay, gonna take a look at that card. Okay, and I'm gonna actually place it into this bag right here. And I'm going to place it in, and I don't even know what card it is because it's face down. I'll place it into the bag. And I'm going to put the cross on top like this. What I'm going to do is guess the card that you selected by the cross that's onto that bag. I'm going to use this. And I'll just place this like this. Okay. I'm getting a reading already. Is it the Vampire King card? Clubs? The king of vampire clubs? Yes? Let's find out.
Fortune is my best friend. Hey.
Whoa. And look. I just said the Vampire King card of clubs. And it was face down as I put it into this very nice, fine, blood color like bag. How is this one done? I'll show you this is done right now. Here's what you'll need to perform this impressive magic trick. Here is what you will be needing to perform this magic trick. One you'll need is a vampire gothic cross. 2, the vintage vampire playing deck of cards. And the cards are just right here. I'll show you. Here are the backs of each one. The fronts look like this. And it's also vampire picture face cards, like the one seen here. Okay, you're going to is have the audience select a card and place it into this fine bag right here. So you're going to is this randomly take any card off and say, tell me when to stop. And they say about here, stop about there. You're going to is push it forward just like this. Like this. So once they selected that, you're going to look at that card. And then you're going to put that into the bag. So how did I get the card? Well, as they put it into the bag, like this, you're going to is take a little peek as there, so they don't even notice a thing as you are doing that. You're going to is get the cross, and you're going to is just dress it on top of the bag like this, seen here. After that is done, you'll use this as a way of visiting the card in the inside. What also you could do is a forest card when they make that selection. Take this up and go like this, up to the forehead, back down. You can say, and now I'm getting a reading. It's the card that you chose. The Vampire Jack of Clubs. Like, how did you know that? It is the magic part of a vampire or Dracula. Mind reading, which is what this basically is. So it's like a form of mentalism for Dracula and vampire. So what you're going to do is after that, open the bag and take out the card. And lo and behold, you guessed the vampire card, the Vampire Jack of Clubs. And as I do, the Vampressive Magic Cross Card Pouch Magic Trick. And that right there is how you do and perform that magic trick. Bring us down to our next one, because as is, we're going to read these off in a different kind of way. Like, as one was 29, but now, here we are on part 2, to our second one, which is the trick heading down to the trick at number 30. Because we're looking down, because our full total of it goes to 28. This is our last set of 28. And so with that, here is the magic trick to our 30th one, which I like to call the Magic Ball Cup Vamps Magic Trick. Here's what this will look like. This one here definitely puts a different look at the cups and balls magic trick. So here goes directly to the vampire with this one. So here with me, I have is 1, 2, 3 vampire cups. Okay, take a look in the inside. Here. Here. And here. And all I have are these red sponge balls. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to is just put this in here. I'm going to is take this one and I'll place this on top, just like that. And I'll place this in here. 1. And I'll also put the third one on as well too. And with that, it goes right through. Right there. I'm going to is show you here. I'll place that down. I'll show you from here. And I'll show you here as well too. I'll place now is this over. And I'll pick up. And I'll pick up is this ball here, and I'll place it on top just like that. We got one right there left. I'll put the last two on top like this. Watch, actually, the magic wand is go up and go right down on top. And what does that do? Goes right through. Again, here. Here. I'm going to do is the last one like this. But I'm going to do it a little bit more differently. I'll place these on here like this. I'm going to hold on to the cups of here. While now I'll take this ball here. And I'm going to, is this going to go? Get this magic wand here. And first, make it to vanish. And here, look, it appears underneath the cup. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you'll need are these vampire cups. 1, 2, and 3. Next, you will need is a magic wand with nice, very fine blood wine and tips on it. And 1, 2, 3, 4 red sponge balls. You're going to is conceal one and only have the 3 out, so the cups completely empty. You're going to put one on top there and place one here. These can just be up over there. You're going to do is the simple like cups and balls move. We're going like this. Put 2 on this time, not 1. You'll put 2. Go up here, tap on at top. That now passes through. 1 goes in and shows. You're going to is take this one out like that to show that one empty. You'll place that down on top of the other one. Make sure it is in the center of the table. So the other cup. Repeat the same thing. Like this. So here's a classic and great for vampire magic. Like that. That too passes right through. Wand in to sew. So the cup empty. Again, repeat the same thing. Taking that out. So that empty as well too. That way they say nice and empty. Put this in like this. And then you're going to put all these cups on top. Then you're going to is take the ball here and place it into like this. So, and pick up the magic wand. Wave and make it to vanish. This now gets dished into your lap. Wand over the vampire cups. And with the wand, go under and take the sponge bowls out like this. By magic, that too passes right through the 3 vampire cups. After it's done, present. As it was, I think you probably heard someone inside here. As is, we do have a guest. Besides, as entertaining, also is sharing the tricks and magic with all of you as well too, in the same process. And that right there is how you perform the magic trick 2, the magic ball cup vamps magic trick. Vamps for short for vampire. Bringing us down to our next spot, to our 3rd one, and on part 2 to our 31st one. And that goes to the magic trick which I like to call the vampire's blood chip cup magic trick. Here's what this will look like. We'll put a little bit of light on here in Drax Court. For this one. There we go. Here I got is this one chip. Blood red chip. Then that's that. I got is this cup right here. That I'll place right over here so you can see it. I'm going to is place this in to here. Watch. Are you ready?
Why did I get promoted? Because I'm...
Wow. Okay, again. So you can see I got this one here. I'm gonna actually is put this in here. Watch this. Comes back. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. Here's what you'll need to perform this very impressive magic trick. Here are the things that you need to get to perform this magic trick. For this, you will need are these chips, nice red chips. You can get as many as you want. Here we just used for this was 3, but you can get a whole bunch if you want to. Let's just paste the rest aside. We'll just use these 3. Then you will need is this vampire Dracula like goblet cup that has like a spider onto it, seen here, and it's also red as well too. So what we're going to do here is put these into our next item, which is this scarf silk. Like this. And you're going to hide these like this. But only having one out like this. Seen, held into the silk scarf seen just right here. We will place that cup right into that plate. I'll put it right beside me right here. So you can easily see it. Right there. You're going to is show the chip. And you're going to is hide this in the back right here, facing you. Place this into the cup. And go like this. Oh, like that. And it shows inside. Like this. Keep this already like this. And then chip again goes into the cup. Like that. And by magic, it comes right back into the silk scarf. And that right there, so you do and perform the magic trick to the magic vampire's blood chip cup magic trick. To our fourth one we get to, and on part 2, to our 32nd magic trick. So here goes into a rope, not any rope, a blood red rope, and a black candle. And a magic trick which I like to call the blood rope and candle magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So here I have a candle, a light, and here I got is this a blood red rope. I'm going to is have it to go through the burning candle like this. Okay, watch very carefully. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! That's went right through the black candle. And that's how powerful black candles are, let alone blood-colored rope. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you'll need is this blood red rope from your magic supplies. Then you'll need a black candle or a red candle. Make sure you give it a light. What you're going to do to get this to go through the candle, I'll show exactly how I managed to pull this right through the candle while on a light. So we'll go here, and I'll show you from over here what you will be doing. You're going to is start as it was over here, and as you do it again, you're going to is as you put this over, you're going to actually is pull this over like this, like that, and take the rope here, and you're going to hold it there, and you're going to is go like this. And then you're going to hold this part here, like that, while holding on to the rope here. And go 3, 2, 1, like that. And by magic, passing a blood red rope right through a black candle while on a light. And as I do, that magic trick too, the magic blood red rope and candle magic trick. It's a very fine magic trick and a very vampire-like magic trick. There it gives the light and the ambience with this as well too. And that way do right there is how you do and perform the magic trick to it. Bringing us down to our next one we get to our 5th one, and on part 2, our 33rd one. And that goes to the magic black cross silk magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So here with me, I have is only one black cross and it's silk. I'll just place this in here like that. Only that black one was. And now let there be 2 black crosses from this silk, from 1 to 2. How is this done? As it is about to reveal the secrets behind the magic black cross silk magic trick. This one's a very fun one and a very vampiric one. Let alone a Dracula one as well too. Here's what we'll be meaning, and that's 2 black crosses and a vintage red silk. Because as is, this one here goes into our vintage vampire, which is what this is in our installment on Summon 7 for part 2. What we're going to do here is put the 2 black crosses like this. Hold on to it like this. Only swing one, and only swing the silk into your opposite hand. You're going to place one into the silk like this. You're going to use your thumb and do this. You're going to do that.
We're Zuri and Dre, and this is our tail.
Under this. So you're going to throw that one black cross and go watch this. And by magic, the one black cross gives you a second black cross by the vintage red silk scarf seen just right here. And that's how you do and perform the magic trick to the magic black cross silk magic trick. Bringing us down to our next magic trick, we get to our spot 6. And on part 2, our 34th one, which goes to the magic blood water vamp drac plate trick. Here's what this will look like. I even brought the nice fine silverware for this one. And here I have is a cup. You can see that there's nothing in this plate. Watch. Now look. Blood in the plate. Take a look down. Wow. And it goes great in the silverware. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. Here is what you'll need to get for this magic trick. You could do this one standing up or standing down. We'll sit down for this one. What we'll need is your red food coloring for blood. You'll need is a silverware, a cup with water, and you'll need is a silver plate. You're going to take your food coloring, red, and you're going to place it further down here in the plate like this. Put a good amount right there. Right there. You're going to is tilt it like this. And nothing is to be seen. You're going to do this onto the table like this if you want to, held by your fingers after presenting. And there's nothing inside here. Go in and take your water. And then you just dump it in like this. And by magic, as you dump the water into the silver plate, it turns into blood in the plate. And as they do, the magic trick to the magic drac vamps water blood platter magic trick. Then that puts us directly down to our next one we get to. to our 7th one, and on part 2, our 35th one, which I like to call the Drax Silver Candle Wear magic trick. Here's what this will look like. You can see that we have some silverware with this nice red doily right here. And here I got is a nice black silk right there. So I can go from here and I just bring this, go over here. We'll see what we can get from Drax Silverware. Watch this very closely. Just put this here. Watch. By magic, I get a blood red candle in the silver candle holder. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. Here are the things that you need to get to perform this Dracula's magic trick. I'm putting all the stuff that you'll need out nicely for all to see. For here, you will need is a nice silver plate, small, and a candle holder like a vase. It looks like this. You can also get a nice red oily, nice and fine, and it goes really, really well with the silverware. You'll place a plate in the middle, and the holder onto the platter, like that little platter. Red candle. This scarf here is a sleeve. It's a sleeve right here. That's where the candle goes to hide. Like a vampire, when it becomes light, it hides. You're going to is sew this. Front and back. Until it's done, wrap it up like this. Have the candle to drop a little bit out, a little bit here, and put into the vase like this, and pick this up like this. And by magic, it produces you a blood red candle into the candle holder vase. Seen this here. You can leave it in or take it out if you want to. And that's how you do and perform the magic trick to the magic Drax Candle Silverware magic trick. Before we carry on, I wanted to let you know that because we're on part 2, which is our anyone for Summit 7, because in this one here, we're going to get into some pretty epic tricks and magic. Just wanted to mention that within this video. Anyways, with that said, here is our 8th one. And on part 2 to our 36th one. And that goes to the magic Black Cula's candle scarf magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So here I have is a silver candle. Wow, it's gonna actually just to take this into the nice black scarf here and watch. it changes into red. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you will need is a silver glitter candle and a red glitter candle. Very nice and vintage-like, and very vampire and Dracula-like as well too. Next, you will need is a black scarf. Right here that I hold very firmly. You're going to do is hide the red candle in it like this, while holding on to the silver candle. You're going to place it in, and you're going to take this like this from behind here and go out like this, and then give it this a ditch. So again, in resetting from here, you want to be like pretty quick about it as well too, and by magic changing the candle's color from silver into blood red. Seeing this here, as it's done, hold it in the same hand with the black scarf. Seen now, just right here. And as you do and perform the magic trick 2, the magic Blacula's candle scarf magic trick. To our 9th one, we are here on our 7th installment, and on part 2, we get down to our 37th one, and that goes to the magic trick, which I like to call the magic 1 red vamp candle magic trick. Vamp for short for vampire. Anyways, here is the magic trick. So here with me, I hold is the only one vampire red candle. We'll see what this can do. Watch. Turns into black garland from candle, red candle, directly into black garland. How is this one done? I'll show you. All you will need is black garland and this red candle. Same red candle. This is actually battery operated. You're gonna actually take out the part there and you're gonna place this in here. That way you'll get the red component and the black component within this. So be very careful as you feed the black garland in the inside. Don't want to go all the way. That's about here is okay. You're gonna swing this over to your back so you hide the garland from view. So the candle like this comes right there, but they won't know it because it'll be in a slight shadow. That way it disguises it. All you see is the one vampire red candle. You're going to is flip this like this and have this go down. This here is connected to your forearm. All to be seen is a black garland from blood red candle into a black bat-like winged garland. Seen here. You can also is take this out and give the candle here a ditch. And that's what you do and perform the magic trick 2, the magic 1 red vampire candle magic trick. And then that brings us down to our next magic trick 2, our 10th spot, and on part 2 to our 38th one. There is all I like to call the MagicTricks mirror card magic trick. Is what this will look like. Before we get on to this, one thing about mirrors and with vampires and Draculas, one thing. They don't even show any reflection. Anyways, here is the magic trick for this one. One thing. Also, we're going to be digging into some historical vampire and Dracula tricks as well. Anyways, I have our two things with me right now. What are they? I'll show you. A mirror and a deck of cards. I'm going to place the mirror down and we'll find a Dracula card from the vampire card seen just right here. So here, what I'm going to do is find that card here. Oh, wait. Look at that here. Here is Dracula. Right here. So here's a Dracula card. Now, let's get the mirror involved. I'll just place this aside. So here, got the card, and here I got is the mirror. I'm going to see if we can get our reflection. We have a reflection from a Dracula. If I go like this, watch. Do you see any reflection of that Dracula card? No? No reflection at all. I'm holding up the card right into the mirror's frame with the glass, and no reflection is to be seen. So here definitely is a true Dracula card. How is this one done? As is about to reveal the secrets. Here's what you'll need to pull the Dracula's mirror card magic trick. For this magic trick, you will need is the vintage vampire card deck again, with a different set of cards. Which is what you'll see here. We have is the red cards right here, with only one face card, the king, the Dracula king right here. And to go with it, you will need is this mirror right here. So what is it exactly that is causing it to happen? You can see here that there's a plastic. There's the mirror. You can see reflection in the mirror right there. You can see here. You can see the reflection of the card too, right? But this plastic is actually a sheet protector. They're going to put over the mirror and they're going to fold it twice like this and put it into the picture frame like this. That's what's causing it to not be seen at all. Make sure you give the tabs a lock. So most things like that, you are good to go. So here, you can see that there's no reflection. You can kind of see a bit because the light is shining off. You can kind of vaguely see a little bit there, but not by much. Make sure you do this in a slight shade a bit. Get great results with this. First up, go through the cards. Then put one out like that. That now you have is the Dracula card. Right there, that's showing the fangs. Right there. Making it very Fangtastic. Okay, you're going to square the deck up right here, and now you're good to go. You're going to talk about having vampire or Dracula. I'm going to say that they don't even cast a reflection. Here's why. Here I take is the glass frame, and look. Hold the card up to the frame here. You can see it does not cast a reflection on the mirror frame scene. So I can put up close, and they still can't even see the reflection of the card. So when it's done, show the card and say, looks like I got a card of a true Dracula. Bring us down to our next trick. We get to straight to our 11th one, and on part 2, our 39th one, which I like to call the Magic Spike Bag Magic Trick. Here's what this will look like. Okay, so here I have is the spike. One thing. This is actually a magic trick that vampires and Draculas like. It is a classic. Here, going forward, is the spike. I'll place one of the bags on it here. Like that. I'll make sure it goes on completely here. Just like that. I am going to mix these bags up. Guys, gonna come take a closer look up here. What I'm about to do. Okay, I'm gonna mix the bags up. I'll just take these candle holders off. That way I got room for mixing these bags up. Okay, so I got all of them all nice and mixed up. I'm going to is here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where do I think it actually is? Someone said the middle. Okay. And over here? No. Okay, so we only got one bag. One bag. Let's see. What have I avoided? The spike. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. Here's what you're going to need to perform this trick. But be careful. Because you want to make sure that you kind of know where it is. That way you know exactly know where it is, so don't complicate this one. 3 or 4. Here I'm just using the 3. Preferably is 4. But here we're just using our 3 brown paper bags for this one. what you will need is this spike here. Actually, I made the spike and I made this. The hole right into there. Then will need our bags, because these are crushed. I have some other ones here. Nice ones are here. Make sure you get the bags that actually sit nicely. I'll just do one so you get the idea. Like that, I'm going to put up just like this. You do that 2, 3, or 4. Never 5, but only 4 at max for the brown paper bags for the spike. Okay, so what you're going to do is put the bag 1 onto the spike. Just like this. And so the other bags are standing as well too. You can also put a number on each one. That way you'll know. That way, it's like this. You can also feel where the spike is in that one too. So make sure that you are aware of that. That way you'll know where it is exactly to actually avoid that. All bags now must be standing. You're going to is shuffle them like this. Make sure these don't accidentally fall. And bring this guy over here too, and shuffle it too. Like this. So from here, go like that. Mix again. Be very careful. The bags don't accidentally fall. Then you're going to is after you've done that, you're going to say, okay, so what bag? Okay. Okay, so what bag? People will say, okay, under these, make sure you can tap 1 here. 1, 2, 3, and count. You're going to say, where do you think this bike is? Is it in this bag? Say, I think so. Could go, okay, I put my hand here. Not there. They say, okay, the middle bag. Again, and change to the other hand and go like that. No. You're gonna say, okay, so there's one bag that's already been standing. What have I avoided? The spike. And that there is how you do and perform the magic trick 2, the magic spike bag. Magic trick. Bring us on to this one we get to our 12th one, and on part 2, our 40th one. And that goes to the hammer and stake. Magic trick is what this will look like. They say that if you hammer a stake into a vampire in the wrong place, well, they have the ability to heal up after it. Watch this. If I place a stake right here, and I take the hammer, watch. Are you ready? Wow. I don't feel anything. No pain. And yet, I drove the stake by the hammer. Let's see what happened. What happened here? Oh, wrong place. Look. Got me right there. Watch this. Watch. Look how quickly I heal up. The powers of a vampire and Dracula have the abilities to heal after being stabbed in the wrong place from a stake. How is this one done? I'll show you. For this one, you will need is a prosthetic with tape on it. They're gonna place this, apply it to you in, like say, on your chest like this, like that. See here is like the wrong place for a stake to actually be. Basically, you're gonna hide that with a shirt. That way you don't get to see it. All to be seen out is the stake. This is actually a fake one and a fake hammer right here. You're going to is line this stake in here like this, right to the prosthetic. Hold, then get the hammer and go like this, like that. A few taps like this. You can say that you don't even feel pain at all. Why is that? Well, maybe it's in the wrong place. That way you can mention that too. What you're going to do is go like this and pull out. Like that. And so, the wound that it made. Right there. Getting to is move this off like this. Go watch this. Head back, close your eyes, open, and so, no wound, and it magically heals up after the stake was drove in the wrong place. And that's how you do the magic trick 2, the magic hammer and stake magic trick. This one here, goes into effects makeup, which is the prosthetic, a fake stake. Hey, that rhymes. Fake stake and a hammer. That's all you'll need to perform this Dracula and vampire magic trick. Down to our next one when we get to our 13th one, and on our part 2 we get to our 41st one. This one goes into our newest trick, a bleeding skull. Not any bleeding skull, a vampire's bleeding skull. The title for this is the bleeding vampire skull trick. Is what this will look like. So here I have is this vampire skull. Watch. It starts bleeding. Whoa. Whoa! I never knew this could bleed. is just a vampire skull. How is that possible? Well, how is it possible? As is about to reveal the secrets behind the bleeding vampire skull trick. For this, you will need is a tube that is going into a Sunny D bottle here, filled up with like highly intensified red food coloring for blood. You can see here. I'm going to take this off, so I'm going to show you. This is an effects one that I've made, which is the trick that I showed you in picture on community post. See, it's just right there. This is the apparatus, and it's allowing us to make the vampire skull to blade. This is much bigger. That way, it goes right into here, just like that. Great seal. But then you press this, you can see. Like that. So there is your blood dripping apparatus for the skull. For the skull, I had to make this skull specifically for this on our part 2 on our 7th installment. Here is done in tape and carefully turn it into a vampire skull. You see, I took the regular Halloween skull, and I've added on are the fangs, the bottom and top, the eyes, and then the nose, and then an elastic right here to stop from the jaw from opening, which we'll see to here. You're going to is put the hose in the back of this under the jaw, and a little bit coming out of here a little bit. So here's the apparatus right there, and here's the straw. I'll show you what you'd be doing. You're going to feed this in like this. This is an effects one. That. And it should come out where the mouth is right there. You can see it's just right there. The hose is going to actually hold the hose in under the jaw of the fake skull. You're going to is with this, hold it into your hand like this, and hide it behind the skull like this. Now you can press this, and you can see be very, very slow when you do this. Why should we get red and intensified? That way it gives more of a blood look. You can see right there, it's how you get a vampire skull to mysteriously bleed from the mouth outward. Squeeze tightly on this. And you go like this. That way you can get more dripping out of the vampire skull. Seen just right here. And that's the secret behind the trick to the blood dripping vampire skull trick. You know, that one was done and performed. And also, it too definitely brings the night fright with that one as well too. That was completely epic. I enjoyed that one, and even the blood dripping vampire skull was a definite fave.
That was very impressive. I enjoyed that, Reese.
You're very much welcome. I mean, Thank you.
You're very much welcome.
Here we get to the helmet of things. To our trick number 14, which is our trick number heading down. We get to our 43rd magic trick, which I like to call the Magic Bat Helmet magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So here I got is this very nice historical like vampire's helmet of some kind. It's like a part of a head guard. Well, the top part of it. We'll see what we can do with this. As you can see here, what appears to be, it has wings on it. Why is that? Can take a look. This is completely empty in the inside. I'll even take this black candle. There we go. I wonder how long it's been in one of the chambers in the castle. Okay, actually, let's go from here. I'll take this black candle. Let's go around like this. Watch. Look up. Look. A bat. From the helmet. How is this magic trick done? I will show you. What bat was that came from the helmet? Just here. It is a vampire bat. Okay, so here's what you'll need to get for this magic trick. One you will need is a fake vampire bat. Actually, I put hair onto it, fur pelt or something like that, onto this fake Halloween bat, making it like a vampire bat with the wings that flap. Very Fangtastic. Next you will need is, to go with that, is a helmet. That even has a bat or a bird on it that has the wings. You're going to is fold this. In like this. I'll place it in like this so you can hold the bat from inside here. And so that we can see completely empty. Like this. Because it's dark on the inside, they won't notice the bat. All you see is the helmet completely empty. Here we will have is a black candle. So a black candle is involved. Now you can use it like this and go in the inside. Okay, there's nothing there. Place it onto a table or into your hand. Like this. After. And wave the candle around like this. And tap. Then pick up the helmet like this. And by magic, what appears from the helmet is a vampire bat. And as I do, the magic trick too, the magic helmet bat magic trick. You can see after it's done, what bat is it really? Well, because it looks like a vampire on here, gives you a vampire bat. As you can say, after the magic trick is done. Hey, you know what else is so fine and elegant? Wine. Oh, wait. It's a little dusty. I'll just use this. There we go. That looks much better. I can even see my face inside that. Anyways, I'll put this right back. Oh, so you know about change, right? Well, guess what? Vampires and Draculas do change from human into inhuman, basically, with some characteristics of it, but more different. But you get the picture. You've probably seen vampire and Dracula movies, anyways. So here goes into the face, and have the change of them. And that goes to our 15th one, not part 2, to our 44th one, which I like to call the Vamp's Great Face Change Magic Trick. Here's what this will look like. Here, I even grabbed the old coach's coach hat that Dracula and Vampire go into this drawn carriage, and he that wears this is the coach that drives him to the castle. But this probably has some powers of Dracula and Vampire. Watch this. If I take this, watch. And change my face. That's definitely something. Oh, that from the old coach's hats. Wow, that. Very fine. Let me wear it first. Wow. Very elegant. How is this done? As it is, I'm about to reveal the secrets. Okay, so you want to know how I changed my face from the hat, the coach hat? I'll show you. But first, let me change right back. Wow. That was definitely something. So how did I do this face change? I'll show you. All you'll need is a vampire or a Dracula face mask from your Halloween supplies. Notice that it has fangs. Very Fangtastic. And so what you're going to do here is get yourself a nice black top hat. Almost looks like bat color, basically. You're going to is place this onto your head first. We'll deal with the hat in a minute here. This has an elastic. You place this right here. And you want to have it up like this. Make sure the hair, you find hair of that the same color as your hair. That way it blends out. Have this above your forehead, right here. Now the hat goes upon your head. Like that. So I come out wearing this and tell a little bit about the coach, the old coach hat, and what the coach does. It takes Dracula and the vampire, and it takes them directly to the castle. Right, from what I think it goes into a horse-drawn carriage. Well, anyways, with that said, you can tell that as a background story for this one, and about how vampires and Draculas change their face. Hat. Pull this down. And go like this. Make sure it's even. and it changes your face into a vampire or a Dracula, and then act in a very gentleman way, like Dracula, and like that. Look at the hat, then put it on, and then fingers up here, pull down like that, making it look very fine. And that's how you do the magic trick 2, the vampire's face change trick. Notice that as you go along, you'll see some very epic changes as you go along with all 2, as they get even epic at the very end. To our next trick, we flap our wings in 2. We'll flap our wings to the 16th one, and we'll fly to the magic trick number 2, our 45th one. The magic trick there, which I like to call the Silk King Bat Combo magic trick. That's what this will look like. So here with me, I have is a black silk and a red silk that I have it here. I'm going to place this in like this and ball it up just like that. We'll see what that will turn into. From that black silk turns into a ginormous vampire bat. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you this one. One is very new for this year. Here are the things that you'll need to get to perform this vampire bat magic trick. For this magic trick, you will need is a black silk and the red silk, blood red silk, and black bat-like silk right here. You're going to is get a giant bat, which is what you'll see just here. This is actually new. I got this ginormous bat for this very magic trick. It's new because I've never had this before, so it actually is great as I brought it into our installment on our part 2, on our 7th one. You're going to place a giant bat under your armpit like this. And hold onto it like this. Like that. The feet are right there. You're going to is cover that with the red silk. Like this. So you're going to have the silk like this. So holding onto the black silk like this. You're going to is ball this up like this. And put it into this silk. You're going to rotate this down like this. So go and collect the bat right here. Bring it forward. Like this. Be careful, the wings do not flash out like that. And then you're going to is hold it like this. And then you're going to is turn like this. And by magic, the black silk turns and transforms into a giant vampire bat. You see? Just here that I'm pointing at. And that's how you do that. Oh! No way! Someone Someone just tapped my shoulder. I think that was saying. I really enjoyed that. I wanted to congratulate me with a pat on my shoulder. Anyways, so that right there. So you do and perform the magic trick to the magic bat. No, the magic king bat silks magic trick. Why I chose king? Because king is very big and high, and that bat was a pretty giant bat as well too, making it the king of that magic trick. Because that there definitely stood out. So what are we getting into next? We'll be getting into our next magic trick, to our 17th one spot, and on part 2 to our 46th one. And that magic trick, which I like to call the Drax Silk Wand magic trick, is what this will look like. So here is a vintage one. So here I got is Dracula's magic wand right here. That has his face upon to it. And here with me I got are these silks. I'll place the wand down for now. Red and black. I'm going to put the black down for now. And I'm going to is pick up the magic wand right here. I'm going to take this here, and we'll actually make this to completely vanish. I'll just put that into my hand just like this, like that. That. Okay, so here I got the magic wand of Dracula wands. 3, 2, 1. Flap your wings and fly. Fly, bat, fly. Completely it vanishes. Let's now go to that black silk. Here I have is this black silk. Now I just made a vanish and it said fly, bat, fly. Where did it fly to? Into the black silk. It flew out. So how is this one done? I'll show you. Because we don't need to pull off this very Fangtastic magic trick. First you will need is the Dracula's magic wand. And that's what you'll see this right here. Actually, I made this magic wand right here out of cardboard tube, and just to decorate it up to make it look very Dracula-like. Dracula or vampire. It can go either way. But here goes to Dracula. Next you'll need are these silks. You will need our 2 red silks. So this duplicate. One you're going to preload into the black silk. Like this. Like that.
You hold it just like that. Make sure red does not get exposed. So you're going to sew is one red or one black silk out like this first. You're going to is put this down, the black silk. Then take the magic wand of Dracula. This is a console back here. You're gonna actually is put the silk into here like this. Make sure you're holding like this with your fist. Shove the silk in just like that, as you see me doing. You'll make it vanish first. You're gonna say the words after like this. Keep your fingers like this, hand like that. You're gonna say the words like Dracula and the bat. Fly, bat, fly. Flap your wings and fly. And then make it to vanish. It's just right there because it hides into there. Then you're going to go now and get the black silk. Okay, so since I said that, where did it fly to? I had this here. Saying it flew back inside of the black silk. And as I do, the magic trick too, the magic Drax wand silks magic trick. That too is one of my combos for this very installment. Going for our 7th installment, being our Vampire and Dracula ones as well too. Going for vintage and staying true to the roots of Vampire as it is. We're going to get into some vintage stuff, let alone other two you'll be seeing throughout part 1 and part 2 as well too. Here's a very fine one, it's a very elegant one, and a romantic one. Yes, it's a romantic one as well too. Going in a dark gothic way to a dark romance, basically. But staying true to the romance part of it, because Dracula and Vampire definitely have that as well too. Anyways, here is our magic trick to our 18th one, and on part 2 to our 47th magic trick, which I like to call the Vamp Silk Flowers magic trick. Is what this will look like. This is the way of showing some affection by giving a flower. As it is, you can see here, the silk here that I have has nothing. But watch this. If you can go here, watch. I get one flower. Red. I'll put that in like this. As now, I take this again and watch. What I'll get now is a black flower. Now, I get to you a nice bouquet. How is this one done? I'll show you. All you will need is a blood red silk cover. And these flowers, red and black with red tip. looks like red sprinkle onto the tips of the petals on this one. You're going to is stick these into your armpit. One here, and the other one, this right here. Black, as you go like that, you don't even get to see a thing. They're just right here. They can easily grab the flowers like this, so you can see that there's no flowers right there. That you're going to show the silk like this. You're going to is take one out like this and hide. Go up and make your first one to appear. Just done. Put that into your collar. Then you'll get out your second one. Again, Pete. Over here. And making the second one to appear. Then paste that into your collar as well too. Just like this.
Get the skills to turn your passion into your...
That way you look like this. After you're done, dress just like this onto your arm. Pull these out. Put them into here. If you want to, you also is dress this around it afterwards. And present, and that's what they do, the magic trick 2, the vampire's magic flower scarf magic trick. It's very fine, very romantic, but in a gothic kind of way. And there, give to you the flowers. So here it goes into the face again, not any face. It goes into a mask. Something that guards wear. A face mask. But here, we got one for Vampire and Dracula. They both have something similar. But being this, the colors that we are today have the mix of Vampire and Dracula within the mix of colors that you've been seeing. Anyways, here goes to our 19th one, and on part 2, our 48th one, and that goes to the Vamp's Face Guard Trick. Here's what this will look like. So here, even though part of me has already changed already, a little bit there. But anyways, I got is this guard's face mask right here. I wonder if I put this on my head, we'll see what will happen. What I'm going to is put this on my face.
How did everyone suddenly get so good at writing?
So here I have is the vampire's face mask right here. Watch this. That's what I try to do. And I get a different other face mask. Wow. How is this one done? I'll show you. All you will need is a blood red skull, basically that has black, and this guard's face mask to go with it. A different shade of red and black. You're going to is preload this into the face guard's mask, which is what you see here. Just like this. So you place this on. This is how you preload this in. And then you place this on like this. You can find this in your costume part, in your Halloween stuff. There, you just take it off like that. As you preload it into this. So off like this, we're holding onto it like this. I'm going to drop this down. And put this on your face. Like this. After making sure that it's all evened out. Like this. Then place it on. Like this. Even it out. Then you're gonna go like this. Go like this a few times. Last time, go over like this. And go like that. That magic, get a different face guard mask onto your face. For one, the magic now appears onto your face. When it's done, can you leave it on? Or take it off. And as you do, the magic trick 2, the magic vampires face guard mask trick. Then there, that drops us down to our 20th spot, and on part 2 to our 49th one goes to the magic ball coffin magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So this will just be this for over here for this one.
Stream a mountain of entertainment.
So here's me. I have is this a coffin here. We'll put it here. I got is this one red sponge ball placed right inside this coffin here. I'm going to is place this here, this down over here. Okay, I'm going to is wait this for a bit. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna go now and pick up it. So here, there was once one, right? But look what happened here. But we have 2. 1, 2. Okay, if I put that one down again. Okay, I'll do in another countdown. I'll go from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll get it again. Pick up. And look. Now, there's 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm gonna actually is to put these back in here like that. Okay. And I'm going to is I'll place this down. And I'm going to do isn't that a countdown? Okay, from 3, so 3, 2, 1. I'll pick up 1,
the sugar already? For sure.
Pick it up again. Oh, look. Now it goes back into 2. Right here. 2. I'll just place these into here. That. Okay. I'll place this down now. And I'll now pick that same one up. And now all I have left is 1. Here, I'll just place this one into my hand. Like that. I'll place that one in here like this. And watch, I give this a shake. Look. They're all up here in the inside of the coffin. How is this one done? I'll show you. For this magic trick, you will need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sponge balls. And then you will need these very new coffins. Now these coffins here are made out of very fine cardboard. You'll have to put them together. Where did they come from? They came from this. The silverware caddies right there. These are the coffins right there that you'll have to put together for this. So what you're going to do here is, with the coffins here, the 3 black coffins, is place 2 sponge balls in 1. You'll put 3 in the other one. Right here. These will go down into that in order. All to be seen out is 1 coffin and 1 ball out. That way you can put it into the coffin like this. So that 1 red sponge ball right there. You're going to put this down and then pick up the next one. After getting a countdown. Now 1 becomes 2. Right there. Place it down again. Then pick up the next one. That way you'll know it's the same one because they're the same. This time there is 3. You're going to is take the 3 out. But you're going to put this in like this. Like that, and take them back out. Like that. This now goes down. And then you'll pick that same up again. This time, so 2. You'll do the same fake pass into the coffin like this. Like that. So here. This now goes down. And then you go from here and you see only 1 pull out there. You're going to is put the lot into your hand like this. And then place this into that 1 coffin like this. All of it. Fold in and you just give it a little shake like this. And open it, and by magic, it multiplies in the coffin. Scenes just here. You leave them in if you want to, or put them out onto the table. And that's how you do and perform the magic trick 2, the magic coffin ball. magic trick. That one there definitely goes into Vampire and Dracula. Down to this one we get to our 21st one, and on part 2 to our 50th one. And it is to the magic appearing coffin drac. Magic trick is what this will look like. So here I got is this your coffin. In here I have is a bone from here. You're going to check out, you see that this is completely empty inside. If I can give it a close, and I take the bone for wand, watch this. Like a vampire and as a drac, I make Dracula appear in its coffin. Appears in his coffin. How is this one done? I'll show you. All you need is a howling bone for a wand. You will need is vampire cutout cardboard sheet.
Get all kinds of deliciousness delivered.
And then you'll need is this coffin right here. This is actually made out of cardboard, but it kind of did a little bit of a nice good paint job as it was. I had to fix this, so I gave it a new paint job, which was pretty cool. It was coming apart, so I kind of fixed it. Did a really good job on it, including the paint job, and I put ultimately in the inside. That way you could easily see the Dracula, which is right here. You're going to is put this on top like this. The bone inside coffin like that, so you can see it here. Twist it to the bone, and so completely empty. You're going to is put this down, and this will fall in like this. Close the coffin lid. Take the bone. You can say anywhere as you want to, like make Jack appear in his coffin, like that. Make sure, and then open it, and by magic, Dracula appears in his coffin. Seen now, just to here. And as I do, the appearing Drac coffin, or appearing Drac in the coffin. Magic trick. And that brings us down to our next magic trick, to our 22nd one, and goes to our 51 on part 2, and that goes to the magic arm chopper box magic trick. This one is a magic trick, but I also made this one out of arts and crafts. Anyways, here is the magic trick to it. Here is the performance. For this one, I needed my arm to be bare for this one. So here's me. I got is this box. I'll just place this on and into my arm here. I'm gonna go like this. Like that. Oh yeah, like that. See my hand right there. Now I'm going to get some blades. I'll hold on here, and I got this here. I'm going to is put this blade in to here. That. Ooh, ah. Okay. Like that. Right into there. I'll take the other one here. The other blade, blade 2. And that tube goes right into my arm. Look, so all the blades are going through my arm. Are you ready? I open up this box here. Whoa. I had just right here. But watch this. Right there. Get close. Blaze out. 1. 2. Now, my arm is intact. How is this one done? I'll show you. The arm cutting box magic trick. It is a magic trick, but actually I made this. I'll show you what I've the components of the whole make. All this was done through arts and crafts. The blades. I've actually made these blades. And they really do look like blades on how I actually got them. And the box. Now this took me a while to actually make the box, but the box follows the same as the arm chopper box right here. As you can see, the gimmick holes are right there. Here's where the hand goes, and here is where this goes onto your arm. So it goes in like this. And there. And this goes like this. That way this doesn't fit into this portion here on the box. Here is where each of those would go, and to over here. I'll just show one. Blade over here goes in. Like that, and then this goes right into here. Just like that. I even got these to actually become the holes there. This is actually like painted black to give the illusion. So this is part of the gimmick, let alone in the back as well too. Like that. You're going to is hold the box like this, so your arm will go in like this. And like that. Have your hand like this. Make the hand like that. So hand the inside like that. And then you go get those blades. So from here you take the one blade here. You place it over here. You're going through to the bottom. Like that. Place the other blade here. I'm going to all like that. Going straight. And it'll go down too. That way it looks like that. What I'm going to do is remove this. Like that. And so that the separation has been made. Hand can work this, wiggle like that. It's just back here. Like that. Put it together just like that. Put it together, then take out the blades. One, so. Pass onto the box. And do the same to the I'm gonna go to like this. And then take the box off like this. Going straight like this. And so your arm completely intact. And that's how you do the Magic Trick 2, the Magic Arm Chopper Box. Magic Trick. The hand up is stone to our next Magic Trick. To our 2031 and on part 2 to our 52nd Magic Trick, which goes to the Vamps Helmet Magic Trick. That's what this will look like. So here's me I have is this helmet here that I have the one of a Dracula or a vampire, one or other, and I got this nice scarf right here. I'm going to actually just rest this upon here. Watch this very carefully what I'm about to do with this. No, I didn't suspect this. A severed head. Kind of creepy. Ew. How is this one done? Oh, so here it goes into a vampire, a Dracula like helmet, and a severed head. This is actually a fake severed head. I'll show you. This is actually made out of styrofoam. It's styrofoam, but I actually turn it into a severed head. Like this. And then we'll need is a scarf. Historical heritage one, basically. What we're going to is get the helmet, place it in the inside like this. We're holding on to it like this. That way you see this right here. Now place this in. Hold on to the head like that. Keep holding onto this. Can wave your hand over it. And pick it up like this. and get a severed head from the helmet of a Dracula or a vampire. In this case, a vampire. And as I do, the magic trick 2, the vampire's helmet magic trick. Then we get to our next one we get to, and that goes to our 24th one, and on part 2 to our 53rd magic trick on our part 2, and that goes to the vampire's sword cloth magic trick. That's what this will look like. So here I have is a sword here. Like that. Okay. You take a look at the design. It almost looks like my vest that I'm wearing. And here with me is the cloth. What I'm going to do is just wrap this over my head. Like this. Okay. We're gonna actually use this and push this through my hand. Watch. Are you ready? No, that is a through and through, right through my hand. Oh, look, a through and through. Watch this. Completely, I heal up. The powers of a vampire and Dracula. How is this one done? I'll show you. All you'll need are only 2 things for this one. And that is a fake sword. That's a nice design on to it. You see here. Then you'll need is a different kind of cloth this time. This is undercover. You're going to go like this. Sword, you're gonna actually go like this, clear like this first. Sword, you're gonna sew in the middle of your hand like this. And you're gonna go and go from about here, then sit down like this. Pass your fingers, so from here, 3, 2, 1, like that. I want to go in the back, like that, through and through. You're gonna pick this up and sew. That actually went through. Really, it hasn't. It's just an illusion. It's an illusion that actually like went right through your hand. Like that. You're gonna hold there and pull up the sword like this. And then put this down. Ball up the scarf. Then around. You see, it's hard, but you're going to go like this, use this, and go like that. And so that your hand is completely unharmed. And that's how you do the Magic Trick 2. The Magic Vampire's Sword Cloth Magic Trick. And then that puts us down to our next Magic Trick, which goes to our 25th one. And on part 2, our 54th one, and that goes to the Drac Wand Cape Magic Trick. Here's what this will look like. So here I hold is a magic wand with red tips and black. Now instead, I got Drac's cape. I want to see what kind of powers that it may possess. You can see here, I'm going to show you the inside of Drac's cape. Okay, I just take this. Watch. Are you ready? It changes into red. How is this magic trick done? As is but to reveal the secrets is what you'll need to perform this magic trick. All you'll need are 3 things. Wand, and a wand from the wand. You will need is one in black, one in red. Red with black tips, and black with red tips. Then you'll need is a vampire or Dracula cape costume. I just had to show that. You're going to is place the red in like this. Hold up like that. Holding on to this. So you have it like just like this. First is the black with the red tips. Pull the cape forward like this. Hold on to it. Now you can show the wand and then go up like this so that there is there. Why start with the red? That way, when you show the inside of the cape, that you don't see anything there. That's why it blends out. You're going to take this, place it into your armpit here, and go like this. That way it ditches itself and it changes into a red magic wand by the magical Drax over cape scene here that I'm wearing. Since I had this, I'll wear this for the remaining parts of the video. And that is how you do the magic trick 2. The magic Drac cape wand magic trick. Would love to wear this, but this we also want to try on. It is the old coach's overcoat. I never tried that on. As is, I'm going to try that on, and then I'll put this on after. And that goes to our next magic trick from 25. From 54, which it was, we head directly down to our 26th one, and on part 2, our 55th 5th magic trick. And that goes to the old coach's overcoat magic trick. This is what this will look like. So here I got this old coach's overcoat. Right here. So look how ancient it looks. I'm going to actually is try this on. That's here. Okay. First I'll put this one on. Okay, so here. There. And here. What? I never knew that came from the old coach's overcoat. A viper staff. How interesting. How to get itself inside there. How's this one done? I'll show you. All you need are only 2 things, and it's this viper staff. And then you'll need is this old coach's overcoat that they wear in a open horse carriage, basically. Okay, so how did I get this from this? I'll show you the ins and outs and how I got this from this. You are going to is place this in to the sleeve of the old coach's jacket right there. You can see it's right there. Don't go all the way. You want it over here like that. So you're gonna hold it like this. Like that. So the overcoat. And you're going to is put this on. Pull like this. Pull. As it go out like that. This will start coming out as you put this on like this. As people on and go, where did that come from? How to get stuff inside there? Make sure you have this fully on, because of the revealing. I'll just put on just like this, and then get a little something extra from the old coach's horse-drawn overcoat. That is the viper staff. And that there is how you do and perform the magic trick to the magic old coach's overcoat trick. Here's a very epic one. Going into transforming yourself right into a bat. Yourself. The entire body of a bat. From a coffin. And that goes to our 27th spot. And on part 2, our 56th one. And that is to the Great Coffin Change Magic Trick. Here's what this will look like. So here with me, I have is my coffin here. I'm going to go inside and see if I can change my full appearance. It's me. Look, completely changed. Into a bat. Oh. 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 Whoa. That was completely something. Did you see that transformation? How is this one done? I'll show you. Here's what you're going to need to perform this very epic vampire transformation. Here's what it was. I'll show you what the transformation was and how did I manage to change by the use of a coffin. You'll need is a full body suit of a vampire, which is what you see here. This actually goes on like this. It is a tight fit, but not like super tight. Like that. Okay, but you want to get the coffin part involved. What you're going to do here is not put this on right away. Half put this on because you're going to use the coffin to help hide the transformation as it takes place. Here, I used is this cloth coffin from Halloween. Right here. That's what I've used. Okay, so you're gonna be like this, but you wanna make sure that you are have something on, like a coat or something like that, and pants on. That way it hides this, that no one even sees that. So I'll just put on this for now. What you're going to do here is, say you're going to transform into a full-on vampire. The body, the whole thing, basically. You're going to say, I have a coffin that if I go into it, it'll transform me. This goes into transformation of vampire and Dracula. So here, you get this. Someone like holds this over you like that, so that way it looks like this, like that. So someone can hold it while you take off pants, whatever like that, and then put those tights or whatever it's called, like this. So you hide like this. Be very, very quick. Make sure they don't see the thing. And then go like that. Then move it away. And all they need to see is the full body transformation of a vampire. Scene 0 to it. These here have wings, so like this. So you can see the wingspan. If you want to see what's like in full, let me go turn on the light, and I'll show what it's like in the full. So I'm gonna launch my way over here. And I'm going to turn on the light. I'm going to adjust the camera. I can't really pause the camera because I got these right here just as is, like that. So anyways, I'm going to adjust the camera down a lot further, and I'm going to walk all the way to that door. So this is going to go on now. This is the full. Just like that. The full body of a vampire bat. This is actually called a morphing suit. This is what this is. After it is done, rise, go down. Take this off, and then rise up after. Like this. Then transform back into yourself afterwards. And now, time to put on the rest of my outfit. The one that I actually put together for this installment. There we go. now I'm back to where I once was with the outfit. Wow, doesn't that look like something? And there you go right there. Give it up for the magic coffin change magic trick. There gets the powers of the root of every vampire and Dracula with that one. And that's how you do and perform that magic trick. And that there definitely gives the night fright with that one, making it a really epic one. As it is for our last one, we got is another very cool epic one for our last one. And what is that to? That is to our 28th spot on part 2, our trick number 57. And that is our full total of what we're going to. That goes to a mirror. The trick which I like to call the mirror of no reflection trick. Here's what this will look like. One thing that is, vampires and Draculas themselves do not show any reflection in a mirror whatsoever. Anyways, I got a mirror, and makes me wonder. Let's try this one out. Maybe I'll probably get it's the same thing. Let's find out, shall we? So here, beside me is a mirror first. Do you see my hand? No? Again, do you see my hand? How about if I can move right past it? Did you see any reflection? Funny as it is, I'm standing where the mirror is, and yet I cast no reflection on the mirror. Over there. Look. Whoa! How is that possible? No reflection of me by the mirror. Yet here, I'll stand over here and take a look. You see no reflection at all. That is completely scary. Yes, no reflection whatsoever. I got you. You've been pranked, and it's also you've been tricked as well too. How's this one done? I'll show you. Okay, so this is not glass. You know what it is? It's foil. Like, look. You see? It's wrapping paper. Foil wrapping paper. That looks like glass. I'll show you the hidden hunk behind over here. over here. Look. It was just this. It really does look like glass of a mirror. This is how I was able to not cast that reflection. The mirror is just behind this foil paper, or this foil wrap, I should say. But it does. Actually, what I did was I carefully folded it and taped it in the same length and width as the mirror into the frame. That way it looks like the glass right here, but it's not. I actually carefully done that in order for this installment, for our last trick, which was the mirror of no reflection. Just look right here. There is no reflection at all. And wait, so here you can see that there's no reflection. But I'm gonna play it as. Let's go to this mirror and see if I can cast a reflection. Start with waving a hand. No reflection of your hand. Wave the other hand. No reflection of that hand. This will completely surprise everyone with it. This one. Because this really does look like mirror sheet that you can see through. But no. It mimics a glass mirror, despite the looks of it. So that way you can go from here, no reflection whatsoever. You're gonna put your full body like right close to it, right here. And still no reflection at all of you right there. And that's how you do the mirror of it. No reflection trick. You can do this for a trick and for a prank as well too. Now you know how this one was done and performed.
That was ever so epic. I enjoyed that, Reese. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well too. Anyways, this is his final one. And soon to come, we'll be on our 8th installment. What does that do? It would be Zombie and Crit put together. He is right, as that is our 8th installment. Zombie and Crypt is our 8th installment in this series. Now, let's bring this one to a close. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you all back for our 8th installment. From yours truly, Reese. Peace. Much love and blessings. Namaste.